Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and we got Ghost of Tsushima on PC finally released today, and we're going to be testing it on the GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super. And here are the specs of the 4070 Ti Super. We have the Zotac HOLO model of the card. This is a non-OC variant. We have the 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. This is a Micron memory. And we have resizable bar turned on inside BIOS. We are on the latest NVIDIA driver as well. And over here, we have the Intel Core i7-13700KF CPU. And we have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 CL36 at 6000 megahertz. And finally, the 4070 Ti Super here again. And MSI Afterburner, everything is set to stock settings. No overclocks applied. We test all the games in stocks and sometimes just increase the span speed if needed. So here we go. Let's jump into Ghost of Tsushima, guys, and check out the frame rates. All right, guys, we're inside the game. We are in the settings or the graphic settings. Everything is set to maximum option, like very high, like this preset, very high preset isn't the maxed. So you have to change them individually to make it maxed out pretty much. As you can see, some of the settings go to ultra as well. And this has HBAO plus as well, which is what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna turn off Vignette. And no motion blur I'm gonna use. As you can see, it's set to 0. Let's check it out. This is at 4K resolution, native maximum settings. We're getting close to 50 FPS. We will get to 50 when we get out of this area. And I have already played this game, the starting almost like 2 hours. I have streamed it on my channel. You can go and watch that if you would like to. And this game looks really gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. It's very beautiful. And we are using 17.2 gigabytes of RAM right now. So slightly above 16 for 4K. And now we are above 50 FPS. Don't expect to get 60 FPS with this GPU without the help of DLSS at 4K. Okay, how do we get out of this area? To open the map. It says go that way. Ah, yeah, we can climb up. And we are using 10 gigabytes of VRAM, but it will go up to like 12 and sometimes even 14. But that's very rare. And as you can see, we hit that 60 FPS mark there. And the 1% lows are really, really good. Like for the game to release day one, this is a really good performance day one without any patches. %, GPU utilization as well. I'm gonna be streaming this game full on my channel. So if you would like to watch them, do subscribe. And generally in the forest and jungle area, you will get above 50, sometimes 60, as you can see. But during action scenes, it will drop down to 40s. So it's recommended that you use DLSS quality for 4K. Okay, look at that. It looks so gorgeous, right? Amazing. I'm blown away by the graphics of this game. Like, not to the level of Horizon Forbidden West, though, but there is something different about this from that game. Really, this looks way too real. Close to real. Whereas Horizon, it looks like more cinematic, I would say. But yeah, insane. Alright, now go back to the menu. And I'm gonna enable DLSS. Also, we're gonna try frame generation, which this game has both FSR3 and DLSS frame generation. And the game has DLSS FSR3, XCSS upscaling, and no ultra quality settings for DLSS, only quality. So we're gonna use that. And we're gonna try frame generation later on after this. Here we go, 4K, DLSS quality, maximum settings. This is the experience you would like to have. Look at that, looks so good. I think you're gonna get this much FPS with a 4080 Super, or a 4080 even, without DLSS at 4K, maximum graphics settings. The grass, the vegetation, it looks so good. Yes. And the game is not that CPU intensive as well, unlike Horizon Forbidden West, which just hammers your CPU all the time. Whereas this game is not that CPU intense at all. Will I die if I jump down? Let's try. I guess not. Yeah, we don't. The sound and everything in this game is just amazing. We are averaging around 86, and the VRAM usage has also dropped by using DLSS. I think this is a must-play game. If you're waiting to buy this game, you are pretty much good to go. There is no performance issues at all in this game. Like, there are few stutters here and there, but it's very rare. It doesn't happen often. And I'm totally in love with this game right now. Like, Nixus has done a great job on porting Sony games to PCs. Like from Spider-Man to this game to Horizon, and Ratchet and Clank was also, I think, but that wasn't that great. But I think they're the best porters of Sony games to PC. Yeah. Sometimes you will see the fire and smoke look really bad when using DLSS. From far away. That's one issue with DLSS. Alright guys, let's switch some settings. Alright, let's turn on frame generation now. DLSS frame generation. I will turn off DLSS and only use frame generation. Look at the shadows. And we almost get the same FPS as with DLSS quality. And there's no, like, frame generation is really good in this. There's no input lag whatsoever, even at 4K. I have to test it on lower end GPUs actually, just to confirm that.
Are you cowards?
How smooth it is. Let's do this standoff. I really love doing that. Come on, this is our first fight with frame generation on. As you can see, we had no trouble even during a fight with frame generation on. Runs flawless. And with frame generation on, the VRAM usage has gone up. Plus 12. What do you guys think about this game and its graphics and performance? Let me know in the comments. Alright. One thing I'm gonna do now is turn on DLSS quality with frame generation turned on and see how much frame rate we can actually get. We're getting close to 100 with both DLSS quality and frame gen on. But now I can notice the image quality kinda degrade, especially at far off distances. So this is not recommended. You are just better off with using DLSS quality only. Generally don't kill animals, so I spared him with some help. We're getting a 99 average. Let's just say it's 100, pretty much. I'm gonna run it on very high preset, just for the video. This is on very high preset, not maximum settings. And we can achieve 60 FPS there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna drop to 50 now. But it's not gonna drop to 40s when using the max settings. Just play it on maximum settings with DLSS quality at 4K. That's the best one to go for. .61 average. .6 gigabytes VRAM usage. After this, we're gonna test at 1440p resolution. What was that? Alright guys, let's switch to 1440p now. So now we are gonna test it at 1440p resolution. We are running the game at full screen, not full screen exclusive, only because my capture card cannot capture at full screen exclusive when running any game at 1440p. So we're just losing like 2 frames there, 2 FPS for that. So you can add it up pretty much. We are at TAAI. You can try using DLAA as well. Let's try DLAA. And we have no upscaling. No frame generation. Graphics is everything set to maximum. And let's check it out. Yeah, I think we are getting a hit of like 2 FPS for using DLAA. Most likely. And something I want to say about the 4K clips. One mistake I did is my web browser was running at the background. That's why it was consuming over 16 gigabytes of RAM, system RAM usage. So that's why you are seeing 17 gigabytes, but it was generally, without the browser open, it generally uses 15 gigs pretty much. Below 16, around 16 I would say. So that's one mistake I made. Now there is no browser running. And as you can see, it's using 15.7 gigs of memory. This is the complete system memory usage. And right now we are averaging at 87. So if you add 2 FPS to that, it's close to 90, more or less. It's using DLAA though. I'll try TAA as well. And the VRAM usage has dropped a lot from 9-10 gigs to below 8. So I think 8 gigabytes GPU should do it pretty nicely, even at 1440p resolution. Maybe not on maximum settings, but maybe on very high preset. It should run great. Let's ride the horse.
Here, stand and fight me!
Ready? Come on, attack. We got him. Let's rescue her.
Soon.
Can't believe you survived the invasion.
Alright guys, let's quickly go in and turn off DLAA. TAA. It's gonna be the same, pretty much same performance using TAA as well. Slight more FPS, I'm pretty much assuming.
Let's go.
Thought I was going to die.
The shadows look really good. Also the lighting. Really in love with this game right now. Okay, let's head back inside the settings and turn on DLSS quality. I don't think we need to test it with frame generation at 1440p. There's no reason to. Because with the DLSS quality only we can get way over 120 FPS, as you can see. And we don't even have to test this on a very high. You can easily play it on maximum settings at 1440p with this GPU. You may not even want to use DLSS as well. As I've been saying, this GPU 4070 Ti Super is ultimate GPU for 1440p gaming. Apart from running Cyberpunk and Alan Wake 2, every game just can be maxed out natively at 1440p. I don't attack animals. Stop attacking me, bro. It's like I have to use my sword to scare them. Get off. So as you can see, we're averaging 113 right here. Probably 115 because of the full screen borderless we're running currently. Alright, so finally at 1080p resolution, maxed settings, everything is maximum right now. No DLSS, no frame generation. Why would you need that at 1080p resolution with this GPU, right? And as you can see, we're getting way above 100 FPS at 1080p maximum settings. There's no reason to be playing this at 1080p with this GPU. because it's getting CPU bound right now, pretty much. Gonna steal his supplies. Sorry, mate. I really like this Japanese hat. These different colored trees with different colored leaves, I mean not different colored trees, but different colored leaves and flowers, it makes the game look so much more beautiful than what it is already, right? When you run through them or walk over them, these leaves start flying. Amazing. Yeah, I can really notice those edges on the trees at 1080p. But this is gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.